Hi everyone, I'm Margarita Muradova, a personal stylist and fashion consultant from Kyiv, Ukraine, and in today's video we're gonna talk about, honestly, the most exciting part of the summer, swimwear trends. I love swimwear because when you have that specific amount of material and space on your body and you have to do something creative with it and make it work and also make it trendy, to me, I feel like these limitations give power to creativity. So I feel like swimwear trends are honestly one of the coolest spheres / trend ways that you can explore, just because there's not so much space or material to work with, yet a lot of brands still come up with some absolutely beautiful things to do with the swimwear. So without further ado, let's get into this video. And first of all, thumbs up this video if you like this topic, and please let me know in the comments below what is your favorite swimwear type for the summer. So a bikini, a one piece, something inspired by the 50s, 60s, so a separate piece but with a higher waisted bottom, something that you adore and like and that works for you for the summer. Let me know the type of swimwear you wear for the summer in the comments below. And yeah, the first type of swimwear and swimwear trend that's very in right now is sports wear mixed with swimwear. So very sporty, sport chic. I'd say very surfer inspired. It looks like a piece that Jean-Yves Cousteau would wear if he were to live now, if he were to go to Bali and sunbathe. So something like a mix in between these two things. That's the sporty swimwear that we like. And one amazing thing about sporty swimwear is it's very utilitarian and it works for active types of like summer activities. So I'd say surfing, I'd say a lot of rowing, a lot of activity on the beach games, like whatever it is, like beach baseball, beach ball games, whatever you call them, badminton and stuff. And also it works if you swim actually a lot, because not a lot of swimwear actually provide a lot of support and confidence when you swim a lot and where you kind of work out in the water a lot. So this is the type of swimwear I go to for maximum support. And also it looks very beautiful. It looks very supportive in a way, and it feels very supportive because the materials for this type of swimwear is much thicker most of the time. And also what's really cool about this type of swimwear is most of the time, especially now, there's a thing going on that there's an SPF built into the swimwear, which I feel like is absolutely revolutionary, especially for a lot of people who forget to wear their sunscreen or to reapply their sunscreen. This is the way to go, I feel like. It also can be very trendy and beautiful, so this is honestly one of the best swimwear trends up to date, I feel like. The next swimwear trend is actually any decor and different applications on the swimwear, but specifically bejeweled and crystallized swimwear. So basically crystal covered swimwear is very in at the moment. There's a lot of brands doing this kind of stuff, and also a lot of brands like Osare doing not only swimwear that's covered in crystal, but also like the whole beach set covered with crystals in different colors and shapes. I feel it looks very luxurious and beautiful. Unless you overdo it, like do everything crystal, it could still look very chic and beautiful and sophisticated, but sexy in a way that definitely works for the beach. And I feel like this is a beautiful trend to work with. This is definitely inspired by the 2000s, but in a different, more sophisticated way. And I feel like this way is definitely something that will work much better into people's wardrobes. Also, in terms of accessories, I'd say Christopher Esber and his signature cutouts featured with and kind of framed with different metallic rings and stones and precious gemstones and stuff. But this kind of a swimwear, this is still very, very popular, really beautiful. This looks like a piece of art on you. So you don't necessarily, if you're the kind of person to wear some jewelry to accentuate your swimwear for the beach, this is not needed for this specific case because the thing that's going on the swimsuit or bikini is enough to make the whole look work on its own. The next trend for swimwear is retro swimwear, and specifically not in terms of shapes, but in terms of prints that's on there. One of the most popular prints is definitely Pucci print for the swimwear, and actually Pucci is having its comeback moment overall for the swimwear, not only for the swimwear, but for the swimwear specifically, and their cover-ups are very trendy as well, but also 60s style prints. So something that's like yellowed out, very groovy is also very in at the moment. You can definitely experiment with switching up bottoms and tops, bikini tops, and like switching them all over in your wardrobe and making them work and creating different outfits with these. And because they're so beautiful and like unique, you can definitely wear these kinds of tops, for example, with skirts, silky, satiny skirts and pants for a night out. And this also works for the previous trend, so something bejeweled or something that's accentuated with different bijou things, because it looks like a bodysuit or a statement piece and not necessarily only like a piece of swimwear, if you know what I mean. Also, something that's very rustic and features embroidery, total embroidery or crochet or like specific items or points in the swimsuit is very, very in at the moment. I like this trend because this is something that usually feels very intuitive when you go onto the beach. Beach is very tropical, and to me, tropical means everything that's very natural materials, and what could be more natural than a crochet kind of swimsuit or a bikini? It looks very beautiful, looks really sexy, it looks really playful, it works amazing as a top. So for example, you can wear a cover up or just a skirt, jean shorts, etc., and go around and walk to a beach cafe, and it would suit absolutely fine. It would look absolutely fine and appropriate for that space. It wouldn't look necessarily like a swimsuit. It would look like a proper top. The next trend is Lurex. So very shiny, very light reflecting, almost as light reflecting as a crystallized swimsuit, but just in a different, more smooth way and a different kind of material. This one is definitely more practical in terms of washing it, in terms of being in it and feeling yourself in this kind of a swimsuit, and it works for each and every person. Then there's a lot of Lurex swimsuit in different shapes, so you can always pick and choose something that you would vibe with and something that would work for your body type and for your curves. So a one piece, a bikini with Brazilian bottoms or tango bottoms or whatever you feel like. There's a lot of options for a lot of people in there. And the last trend I'm gonna touch on is layering. And yes, swimsuit layering. It sounds very counterintuitive, but actually this could be a thing. This could look so beautiful. This could look so sophisticated and sexy, and this say swimsuit photo shoot kind of a way, but also this could look beautiful with a cover up, with jean shorts, with a silky skirt for the beach, and also maybe like a linen shirt over it. It definitely has this kind of a sporty vibe, but sporty not to a point where you feel like you're an Olympic swimming team kind of a thing. It's sporty, I'd say, with a hint of sporty, but otherwise very sophisticated, beautiful, and 3D and deep because of the whole layering act going on in there. So let me know in the comments below which swimwear trend is your vibe, definitely for this summer 2023, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye and Slava Ukraini!